Every book that you have ever read, at some point, was just a clumsy first draft. But then the author found enough strength and belief for his story in his heart and edited it. Then edited again, and again, and again, until they felt that their story was ready. There is an idea that in order to write the book, you just have to write it once. It is not true. Books are not written, but rewritten. I'm going to bring one of my short stories to the writing workshop, but this story really needs editing. But it's kind of hard to make myself edit the first draft of the story. It feels dreadful. Editing and rewriting are crucial parts of the process, yet a quite challenging one. While the first draft can be exciting and promising, going back to it and moving things around, implementing changes and rethinking characters and storylines could be weary. But I want to feel different. I want to feel good about editing, and I want to feel excited and inspired throughout the whole process. So here are the things that I do to keep myself inspired even during editing. And also in the end of the video, I will share with you feedback that I received during the workshop. The first thing, and it's very easy, is to change the title, come up with a new one. Once the first draft is ready, you have an idea what your story is about, and you know everything that happens in it. It is the perfect time to play with the title. Some say that the story exists in the gap between the text and the title. The original title of my story was The Noisette, type of rose, but it did not reflect the essence of the narrative. Since at the heart of my humorous magical tale is sisterhood, I changed the title to Sisters Flowers, which better conveys the theme and hints at the magical transformations within the story. When returning to a story I wrote long ago, I like to revisit the things that first inspired me. The story I'm editing is magical and warm, with the central scene set in a beautiful garden. The idea came to me while playfully wondering about flowers I loved. What would it be like to be a flower? How would that feel? What could I learn from the experience? The curiosity led me to write a story about sisters who transform into flowers for a night. So here are the images that AI made for me. I really like this one. It's the beginning of the story. And then this is the next one. This is when my characters are about to turn into flowers. It is helpful to put together a mood board, gathering all the inspiring images and phrases in one corner to be always able to come back to it and reconnect with the original spark that drove to write the story. Okay, let's do a fun little exercise. I have symbolic cards. What they are is just a lot of images that can spark inspiration. My prompt will be how my character feels at the end of the story, because that's the place where I'm stuck right now. Let's choose a card. Let's choose a card. Okay, you'll do this one. What is this? Oh, it's a nice. What's interesting, I have 3 sisters in my story and we see 3 characters here. They look so happy here. They draw stars on this plant. I think it's a pumpkin. But pumpkin for me symbolically means a thing that can turn into a carriage from a fairy tale. So it's like they're anticipating a bigger and more beautiful transformation that is to happen with them soon or in some time after my story is finished. Here's a card that might potentially help you. Whoa, what do you feel when you look at it? Searching for the right key to the right door. If it gets really tough, and I doubt that I make the story any better by my edits, Step back and take a deep breath. Then I recall out loud, and the louder the better, positive affirmations to shut down the inner critic and restore my confidence. You're welcome to repeat these affirmations after me. I'm a talented and creative writer. I trust my writing process and embrace my unique voice. My ideas are valuable and worth sharing with the world. I am open to feedback and use it to improve and grow. I find joy in every stage of my writing journey. I embrace challenges as opportunities to learn and improve. I remain patient and persistent, knowing that great things take time. My writing process is unique and works perfectly for me. I celebrate my progress and recognize my achievements as a writer. Today is a workshop day. I'm very excited but also very nervous because it's my first workshop in fiction. I did a bunch of workshops with my screenplays before, but this is the first short story fiction workshop for me ever. I am nervous, but I keep telling myself that I don't want to workshop a story that I feel confident in. What's the point of workshopping a good story? Everyone will just say, oh, it's a good story, congratulations. I need to receive guidance. I need to receive meaningful feedback for my story so I can make it better. And that's what workshop is for. Let's go! After grappling with the story on my own for so long, it felt refreshing to have someone share their ideas about my story, tell me what they saw in it. I was surprised to hear some of the feedback, agreed with some possible solutions, and unexpectedly realized that the answer was right near. In fact, right in front of my nose. But I needed help in order to see it. I'm back! Actually, everything went very well. It was a very valuable experience for me. And now I know exactly what I need to do with my story. And I couldn't figure that out for the very long time. If you're interested in reading the story I worked on throughout this video, sign up for my newsletter. Every now and then I will send you new stories to read. Hope this video helped and good luck with your editing.